And that's what it was. And after the sparring, we respected each other. Like, it was a different type vibe after we sparred, honestly. Now it was like, well, damn, bro, like, damn. Like, we really started to get to know each other, you feel me? Because when he came to our gym, he was popular. Like, Shakur was the guy. They knew him. Everybody knew him. In amateurs. One thing I can say, though, because, I've been seeing, we've been amateur together and stuff. Right.
Yeah.
You can fight.
The boxing world exploded after a leaked sparring clip allegedly showed Keshan Davis dropping Shakur Stevenson, and the reaction was instant shock. This wasn't just another gym rumor. This was a reminder that elite training rooms are battlefields where reputations get tested daily. The footage highlighted Davis's razor-sharp timing, speed, and confidence, proving why sparring at the highest level is never casual work. Davis later made it clear that Teofimo Lopez is no easy assignment either, stressing that he has watched both Stevenson and Lopez since their amateur days. According to Davis, raw talent exists on every side, but talent alone never wins at the elite level. What truly decides dominance is preparation, adaptability, ring IQ, and the ability to execute under pressure. This moment reignited debate across boxing, raising one explosive question. When champions collide, who is really prepared to survive the fire when it matters most, finally?
Against Shakur playing out, because you want me to tell you the truth, like, this fight could have been the winner's bracket fight. In other words, they're jumping to it, but at the end of the era, it may have been Teo and Shakur, especially if you would never fight Shakur, right? How do you see this fight playing out?
I see it playing out, let's say, I see it starting off slow.
Okay.
And then I see Shakur wins the first round. And Shakur wins the second round. Slowly, I think Teo is going to eventually start picking it up and start imposing his will.
Right.
And then, it's just going to go from there. That's how I think it's going to go.
That's a fair one. Especially for that.
Keyshawn Davis later reflected on his sparring rounds with Shakur Stevenson, making it clear there was no personal tension, only pure competition. He explained that once the gloves touched, he quickly felt how difficult Stevenson was to hit clean, while sharp counters kept snapping back in his face. Still, Davis refused to back down, choosing pressure over hesitation because easing up inside the ring can get you punished fast. Each exchange forced him to think, adjust, and stay locked in mentally. By the end of the session, the respect was mutual. Davis admitted the work showed him exactly how high Stevenson's skill level really is and reminded him that persistence, focus, and discipline separate good fighters from elite ones when the pace is relentless under bright lights and unforgiving moments that define championship careers forever.
Sparring they come. I'm confident. I'm knowing I'm about to go in here and beat him up, right? When I get in the ring, man, why I cannot hit this man, right? I cannot hit him, but he touching me. So I'm like, oh, it's different.
He's different.
Like, he's different. So I just keep, 14, he's 16. I just keep going. I just keep going. So some getting through, some not. Some getting through, some getting not. And I felt as if I was to step off the gas pedal, he was gonna get me. So I just had to keep going. You feel me? And I know he explained that a lot of times in interviews, like that's why he respect me so much, because in that sparring right there, I didn't respect him at all. I was just trying to get him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it was. And after the sparring, we respected each other. Like, it was a different type vibe after we sparred, honestly. Now it was like, oh, damn, bro. Like, damn. Like, we really started to get to know each other, you feel me? Because when he came to our gym, he was popular. Like, Shakur was the guy. They knew him. Everybody.
Shakur Stevenson has been locked in throughout his entire fight camp, showing relentless focus and discipline every single day. Each training session is treated like fight night, with sharp attention to technique, explosive speed, and building championship-level endurance. Stevenson isn't just working physically, he is sharpening his mind as well. He studies opponents closely, breaks down tendencies, and visualizes multiple scenarios that could unfold inside the ring. His camp is built on consistency, precision, and constant improvement, leaving no detail overlooked. Every drill has a purpose, every round has intensity, and every adjustment is intentional. By maintaining this laser-sharp concentration, Shakur plans to step into the ring confident, prepared, and in peak condition, ready to impose his game plan, control the pace, and deliver his best performance when it matters most under the brightest lights of elite boxing.
Discipline, time away from my family. How you gonna beat me? Ain't no way you can beat me that way, bro. So I keep saying I'm the best. Niggas don't want this shit more than me. I know it. I know it. I want this shit so bad. So bad. Shit easy, yeah.
Easy work.
Easy.
Always easy work.
You already know.
Always easy work.
It's supposed to be a sprint.
Let's go.
It ain't no sprint.
No, it's a job. Let's go. We ready.
Keyshawn Davis looked back on his deep history with Shakur Stevenson, explaining that their connection was built long before the spotlight ever found them. From the start, their relationship went beyond boxing, with Keyshawn describing Shakur as more than a teammate but a brother. However, as their skills evolved, natural competition crept in, turning their bond into a powerful rivalry. That rivalry never turned bitter. Instead, it became fuel. Every sparring session, every comparison, and every challenge pushed both fighters to sharpen their craft and raise their standards. They studied each other, tested limits, and refused to fall behind. Keyshawn made it clear that the competition was always grounded in respect and shared ambition. They wanted the same thing: greatness. In many ways, that blend of brotherhood and rivalry shaped their journeys, forging discipline, resilience, and hunger that continues to drive them toward the highest level of professional boxing today.
It's family, bro. Like I'm never, ever fighting Shakur. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. It's not even gonna feel right.
What were some of the experiences, like, with you guys growing up, like, as young men and young teenagers in Virginia? Like, what's some of those things that shaped you to know, like, he's my brother, man, I could never do that?
Yeah, the moment when I was like, all right, yeah, Shakur, I genuinely actually got real love for you was when I was going through my deep depression times. Even before I was going into the mental home, I used to tell my brother a lot, but then I started like backing off my little brother because he was my little brother. I started talking to Shakur a lot about like how I was feeling and how I was thinking and what I was doing to myself. Shakur was just giving me advice that I really like taking and like, damn, okay, I got you and stuff like that. And then I end up going to the mental home and, like he calling me in there, checking up on me and stuff like that. I get out of the mental home, he pulling up on me, making sure I'm straight, making sure I get back in the gym, making sure I continue to do what I love. So he was there.
On the Ariel Helwani show, Shakur Stevenson opened up about his highly anticipated matchup with Teofimo Lopez, delivering remarks that were equal parts confident and calculated. Known for his precision, speed, and ring IQ, Stevenson addressed critics questioning his readiness to face Lopez, asserting that his skills place him in a class Lopez has never encountered before. He explained that this fight would challenge Lopez in ways no previous opponent has, combining strategy, adaptability, and tactical execution to exploit any weaknesses. Stevenson emphasized that his focus is entirely on the challenge itself rather than hype or spectacle, showcasing a mindset rooted in preparation, discipline, and the pursuit of excellence. He also stressed the importance of remaining true to his style, avoiding unnecessary brawls, and controlling distance, timing, and pacing. By dictating the flow and maintaining composure, Stevenson reinforces his reputation as one of boxing's most cerebral and mature young talents, proving that strategy and intelligence can triumph over raw power alone.
Cool. I mean, that's their opinion. Like, they could say that. But I know he never fought nobody on my level. Like, I'm 1,000,000% sure that Tio has never seen nobody as good as me in his life.
He's talking about, like, once he gets through you, then he wants Crawford, names like that. How do you think he would do against someone like Terrence at this point?
I think he gets knocked out.
Can't even hang with him.
Yeah, he's too little. Bud is too big for him.
Right. As far as skills, though, do you think he's on par with the likes of Terrence?
Well, I'm not gonna say he's on the Terrence Crawford level of skills, but he's very skillful. He got a lot of things with him that puts him at a high level.
One thing that was interesting to me was it seemed like you were going to move on from Matchroom, but now Eddie Hearn is involved in this, and this is a Matchroom event, it seems like. I know it's a ring card too, but he's promoting it here in the United States. So what is the state of your relationship with Eddie and Matchroom at this point?
Eddie's my guy. I'm actually not signed to Matchroom, but he's my guy. I'm a big fan of Eddie Hearn, and nothing but respect him, but I'm glad he's the promoter that's on the card. I'm glad to share the spotlight with his promotional company.
So if he's your guy, how come you're not signed to Matchroom?
I mean, it's just business. If it makes sense, then I will. If it come down to it and that's what makes sense, then we'll do it. But right now, I don't think it makes sense.
Okay, so are you just more of like your own man at this point, your own entity?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Do you negotiate with the ring people with Turkey? You just do that yourself?
No, me and my manager, Jay Prince.
Boose Enis, a respected boxing analyst, delivered a stern warning to Teofimo Lopez ahead of his clash with Shakur Stevenson, stressing that underestimating Stevenson would be a critical mistake. Enis highlighted that Stevenson's speed isn't just physical. It's a weapon that allows him to control exchanges, evade attacks, and set up precise counters. He explained that fighters relying solely on power often struggle against a fighter with timing, movement, and intelligence like Stevenson. Enis emphasized that the fight will be highly technical, with each punch earned and every move calculated, warning that those unaware of the subtleties may miss the brilliance in the ring. Veteran journalist Dan Raphael echoed this, praising both fighters' accomplishments, noting Stevenson's flawless rise through multiple weight classes and Lopez's explosive power and championship pedigree. Former world champion Tim Bradley added perspective, framing the fight as a defining moment for the next generation of boxing, where precision, strategy, and adaptability meet raw athleticism and power. Both fighters are elite, and this matchup is expected to bring out their absolute best, pushing limits in every round. If you want to catch all the exclusive breakdowns, insider analysis, and fight insights, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and share this video with every boxing fan you know. Don't miss a second of the action.